Alright, guys. What is he doing? What is you doing, man? Alright. Serum retention. No, I have just like bullet heads for like what it's done for me. So why did I go on semen retention? Or first of all, what is semen retention? Semen retention is abstaining from ejaculation. So I can still have sex. I can still do all of those, like pleasure things, except for like, fucking my hand. That's just disgusting. That's like no fap. That's great. Just don't fuck your hand. Like period. I can still like have sex, but I'm not gonna ejaculate. I'm, gonna do the deed, but I'm not gonna come. That's basically semen retention. You're keeping your seed in for the mental clarity, the confidence, the energy boost and shit. So the first thing I noticed is mental clarity. All of my thoughts have become more concise, more grateful. I've became an overall more grateful person from being on semen retention. I've become grateful for the trees that I can see outside of my house. I'm grateful for the sunset that like I can see from my window and the sunrise that wakes me up every morning. I'm grateful for that for the for the dog, man. What the dog doing? I became a way more grateful person, and I stopped having intrusive thoughts like anxiety, depression as much as I used to have them. I also use like different stuff to combat those things, and it's normal to have intrusive thoughts sometimes. But yeah, mental clarity is a very big one. Next off is confidence. Man, like when you're in the bus, like, or just like going in transit from people, and like you look at somebody, you look at a guy, and you just look away. You can't like hold eye contact. Like, oh my god. Once I got in semen retention, I'm like on hawk mode. I'm staring these motherfuckers in their soul. Like, if I'm gonna look in somebody's eyes, I'm not stopping until they look away. Like, no cap. And it's so fucking fun to do. And I've only realized how much of a fucking pussy I was for not holding eye contact with people before I started this shit. Now, confidence, like, it didn't raise in that sense only, but like, even with like girls or like people in general, like, I was confident around girls in the past, but not like this. Like, I don't look at them as objects anymore, just like people to fuck. I look at them as just actual people, like humans that I interact with. Like, I have a healthy dose of reality in my brain because I don't like fuck my hand every day, so I'm not constantly in that like ape retard mode of like ooh, let me fuck something. That's also a great thing from semen retention and not fucking your hand in general. So what next? Yeah, more attention for people. I just got more compliments, more like interactions from people. In the past, yeah, I would get compliments like, "Oh, looking buff, dude," and shit. Like, yeah, but now it's like at a very like elevated level. People stare at me more in like public. I just have a more stronger presence with being on this journey. And I really like, I can't like stress this enough. It's a really nice feeling. Like, you're going around and you can just literally look at people like staring at you from their sides, and it's fucking good. Like, I have like fucking strangers smiling at me for God knows whatever reason, but it's not a negative reason. It's always gonna be a good reason. Like, I don't have like a pigeon didn't shit on me. They're not looking at me for that. They're looking at me because I do be glowing, and shit. So next is strength. I've noticed a slight increase in strength in gym. Like, I like a heavy like a healthy dose of bro science in my videos, but like, I ain't gonna cap. Like, it made me more like manly. It made me more angry and shit. It made me like strive to do things because I'm not giving myself the pleasure of ejaculating. So my body is like, oh, you gotta work hard to do something to give you a pleasure because you're always looking for a pleasure, and it's better to find pleasure in a delayed gratification activity than it is on fucking your hand or on Instagram. So, I mean, in that sense, pleasure, yeah. Like hitting a PR, talking to a hot girl, or just making friends is my kind of pleasure. And yeah, the last thing is gratefulness. Oh my God, like how grateful I am for me being here, me being healthy, me being an able-bodied human. I cannot stress this enough. Like, if you're watching this, chances are that you're an able-bodied human that's average height, maybe like a bit taller. You're healthy. You don't have any underlying health issues. Like if you do, sorry, like I feel bad for you, but you're literally healthy in the head. You have the whole world ahead of you, and what, you're just gonna spend your whole day fucking your hand and playing video games? Like really, you're healthy. You probably have a nice, you probably live like a nice middle class life. You're not hungry every day. You don't have like rain pouring on your head. You have a bed to sleep on. You have a fucking cute dog. That's like, you know, he's weird, but he's a cute dog. So yeah, the amount of gratefulness, like I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for my grandma. I'm grateful for my dad. I'm grateful for a lot of things that I took for granted. I never realized how good my life was just by just as is. How lucky I am to be in this body, to be like in this body, you know, like in this existence, you know. How lucky I am to actually be alive, to be like the one sperm that like actually the first guy, like I'm a winner, you know, and shit. So yeah, semen retention has been an overall positive experience for me. Now, am I gonna continue it forever? Well, no, obviously I'm not. I'm probably gonna ejaculate anytime soon. Not like anytime soon, but in the future I will, but I'm not gonna ejaculate by fucking my hand. Nah, fuck that. I will never. I do not want to jack off or fuck my hand. That's disgusting. Like the only way I'm gonna fucking ejaculate is if there's a bad bitch on that bed right there. And even then, I may not. Just saying. You should give this a try, because it's very good. Because in this, I'm literally in like a work zone right now. The only things I do is go to the gym, I study for my college, and I do this YouTube thing. I'm on grind mode 24/7, and when I'm not on grind mode, I'm just chilling, straight up chilling. Either sleeping in bed, reading a book, meditating, and maybe watching YouTube for like an hour or two a day. But it's like the YouTube videos that are actually, you know, like productive and shit. Like maybe like math recaps or like book recaps that I wanna, you know, like to like increase my knowledge so I can speak more facts to you guys. So yeah, semen retention has overall been a very positive thing in my life, and I really suggest you do it. Like no fap, that's a no brainer. Stop fucking your hand. Watch my video on like why like fapping makes you a loser. So yeah, that's it.